also people don't forget to join their community. And also today we'll discuss more about the Soulverse project, their mission, their vision. You'll know. So here's our honorable guest, the Kavita, Sharans, and Anusha. First of all, could you please introduce yourself one by one, and also could you share some of your experience? Then you can share about your project a little bit. So the first one, Kavita, you can start.
Hello, everyone. Thank you. Appreciate you joining us today from across the world and to know more about Soulverse. Little bit about me is I'm an engineer with an experience of about 25 years. And I've worked in the computer field, building servers, networking, hardware, and all of that. And also a little bit building companies, being an entrepreneur all my life. And this is my third company that I'm building, Soulverse, using blockchain technologies. On to Anusha. She's our chief blockchain architect. Anusha?
Yeah. Hi, guys. So this is Anusha. I work as the solution architect. I specialize in blockchain. Have been working in blockchain for now for the last 6 years almost now. So worked in various domains ranging from crypto world to platforms, and now I've been into SSI for the past 3 years around. So yeah, so my experience lies entirely with the blockchain space. So yeah, that's about me.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Let's get back to Sharans. Hey, sir, can you please introduce yourself?
Absolutely. Hi, thank you all for joining in. I'm Saransh. I've been in the space for almost 7 to 8 years now. I have worked across data engineering as well as blockchain projects, ranging. I've created, built teams, and delivered projects across domains, across chains, across networks, right from NFTs to NFT platforms to tokens to marketplaces to exchanges and our own metaverse. And eventually, I landed up in identity space. That's where I got to collaborate with Soulverse ecosystem and the like minds. And now you are here, yeah.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Happy to know about yourself and also your experience. I can say such a learned person you are actually. So it's time to know more about your Soulverse. Could you say what is your mission actually in the crypto space, and also could you say was your inspiration behind this project?
I'll take that up, Octavia. Our vision and inspiration is that everybody in the world should have an identity. As we know that as latest statistics from UN, 1.5 billion people in the world don't have an identity. Our vision is that every 8+ billion people in the world should have access to identity. That is our ideal vision. And our mission is to build a decentralized identity that is interoperable and functional through our patent technologies, which will have utility in our everyday life. We're not just talking about having an identity which is just sitting in your wallet. We're talking about a decentralized identity that has functionality in our everyday life. It secures our data, streamlines cumbersome processes that we follow, whether we are procuring our passports or driver's licenses, everyday processes that streamline and reduce the process, the timelines, the effort and everything in those processes. And also through our unique revenue sharing model to make it a go-to SSID in the industry. That is our overall vision and the mission.
Okay, yeah, got it. And also, people, if you want to learn more, check out their website. Definitely, I already pinned it in our community crypto file, so just check it out. If I talk more about like what measures are in place to empower users with the control over their digital identity in the Soulverse ecosystem, could you please explain?
That's on to Anusha.
Yeah. So about the privacy for the people, right? So Soulverse identifies itself to cater to the security aspect or the privacy aspect that people need in today's world. So to cater to it, we've established our ecosystem around being decentralized, consent-based, that is, First, your data is stored on your devices. It is not stored on a centralized server or even on a blockchain network or a ledger. It derives its security from the ledger using cryptography, but the data is stored with an individual himself or herself. Second, consent-based sharing, which is a very edge, which provides the edge to the SSI-based solutions. So consent-based sharing says that if if a company wants my data, they need to get my approval before procuring that data. So today, if I apply for a identity certificate and I get it issued, so for example, I get my ID card issued from Soulverse, and I get the details. So tomorrow, even if Soulverse wants to share my details with somebody else, that person needs to send me a proof request. I need to give my consent so that that data can be shared to them. Next, coming with data minimalization, that is, the data is not saved at a lot of places. It is saved only with the individual's device or individual's wallet, you can say, in our context. Next comes portability. So there's a very ebb in SSI that says that the data should be portable. That is, it should not be limited to one device. So today, if I am using a particular device, my data should be accessible at a different device or at a different geography as well. So using the essence of blockchain or deriving the essence from blockchain, our wallets will be interoperable as well as portable. That is, they can be used at multiple devices and multiple geographies. Now coming to the
Okay, yep, got it. Thank you. This explained very well, definitely. So, as I mentioned, people don't forget to join their community. So, if I talk more about their privacy, could you please share how does the Soulverse ensure the prioritize user privacy within its future fraud in universe actually?
Okay, I can take that up. We are always worried about, our public keys and our private keys, especially in the crypto world, right? Even our identities are stolen from our wallets. Every time we want someone to send us crypto, we have to share our public keys. And most of the times we have to ensure that our private keys are written down somewhere where they're not lost. If you lose your phone, you have lost your public key. If you've stored them in your phone, you have lost your private keys. If you've written them on a paper, if you lose it, you've lost access to, and we know how much crypto is out there that has been lost. To ensure that privacy and there's also security to all of your data, whether it is your identity, it's your assets or anything like that, we have two layered system through our products. One is Soul ID, the identity itself, which if you give out your Soul ID, you do not have to give out your public key for you to receive your crypto, nor do you have to give out your DID to receive your verifiable credentials. It basically acts as a layer of privacy around your public key and your DID. You're not sharing either of them independently, you're sharing your Soul ID. So people don't get to see your public key and don't have to know your DID either. On top of that, we have a digital dynamic avatar called a Soulgram. If you want to share particular data in a particular instance, let's say whether you're walking through an airport, you have to share your passport, your visa if required, and your airline ticket. You can actually choose those three from your wallet and throw up your digital dynamic avatar, which can be in the form of a QR code or an avatar with embedded QR code in it. So somebody scans it and they have all the answers that require, the data that they require. It adds, so you're not even sharing your Soul ID at that time. You're only sharing the data using your digital dynamic avatar. So this creates an entire two layers of privacy, both the Soul ID and Soulgram together combined. Add multiple layers of privacy to your data, to your identity, to your assets that people don't know, to your public keys that, are most of the times people send you requests to, use your wallet to attach or open, enter a website or something like that, which exactly happened to me. Somebody said I received a bid on OpenSea and asked me to connect my wallet to see the bid, which I, for a good reason, went and saw that it is not an OpenSea website. It is some other website. They were trying to phish me. So if I had actually connected my wallet, I would have lost all my assets that are in it. So these are the layers of security and privacy that these products bring in. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, definitely. You described very well. So definitely, guys, I can say they're highly secured, nothing to worry. So if I talk more about the token, like, could you say about your token and the utilities, like if people buy, what can they do in your ecosystem?
Sure, I'll take that up. So we're going to start off in the current round with providing people with wrap tokens, because a lot of times the question that they generally face by initially investing in these pre-live projects is, what about the immediate gratification? I can't even see the token before it goes live on the exchanges, for that matter. So we're going to give them wrap tokens to start off with. By next month, hopefully, we will have our staking programs in place wherein you can stake your wrap tokens, get some rewards before even we hit the exchanges. There will be bonus and referral programs too for the very same. Once we go live on the market, depending on the stake you hold with the number of tokens you hold, we're also going to enable a couple of other programs. Of course, these wrap tokens will be converted into actual tokens that are going to go live on the exchanges, depending on the vesting schedule, depending on the round that you are actually entering it in. Um, Eventually, we're also going to give them governing rights in the Soulverse Foundation that we're going to build like a DAO in the future for governing and voting rights in most of the CSR activities that we take up, the revenue sharing models to some extent. So they are also going to get some percentage of revenue sharing that happens to the foundation. Additionally, this is going to be a combination of not just the tokens, but also the NFTs, the flagship NFTs that we're going to hold or eventually launch very soon. And apart from this, we're also going to run a couple of advocate and fellowship programs wherein we're going to run campaigns, and the advocates could eventually be our representatives across the world, across various events and forums, representing and talking about our project across communities. And the last one would be exclusive right to any other future events that we eventually hold. Depending on the number of tokens you hold, we are also going to give referral programs for you to have exclusive access to these events.
In addition to that, there is
Okay.
also revenue sharing for Sol ID and Solex holders. The token symbol is the ticker symbol is Solex. You have Soulverse shares the revenue across the community with the community for all the Solex and the Sol ID holders. We can go on to the next review. Hello? Can you guys hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I just talking meeting my mic. Sorry for this. So yeah, thank you for answering my question about your token, the utilities. So could you please share in what is that the Soulverse differentiate itself as a platform that goes beyond being just an investment, offering the glimpse into the future of the like online interactions?
Sure. Taking this one. So this is going beyond investment per se. So our decentralized identity wallet transcends from your traditional notions of investment by offering like a holistic platform that actually combines your biometric authentication, which you'll see with our product eventually as we go live in the market, with the storage and management of your digital assets, which includes your cryptos as well as NFTs, as well as it serves as a secure vault of your financial holdings and true um, VCs and credentials, like Anusha mentioned in the past. Now, what we plan to do with this is we want to give our users a unified user experience for the future of online transactions. Now, we're going to do this by seamlessly integrating with DIDs, biometric authentication, and digital asset storage, that is crypto and NFTs. Our platform or wallet, the super wallet as we call it, is going to provide users with this streamlined experience. This is going to unify the interactions, be it on the identity verification or accessing your financial assets, cryptos, or participating in the vibrant world of NFTs and metaverse eventually. This infrastructure is going to be completely secure, and we're going to give private transactions wherein the company will leverage biometric authentication for each and every user, So they actually authenticate each and every transaction, adding on to the security and privacy of the data as well as their assets. This is a step towards the decentralized ecosystem, as currently a lot of these solutions that we widely use, very widely use across the globe, are centralized in nature. And lastly, it's going to enhance the engagement with NFTs. I mean, the storage of NFTs within one single wallet, which is also capable of doing the rest, without burgeoning the world of digital art, collectibles, and unique assets. This is one of a kind. And eventually, the last application will also be
Have you
inclusive of
done?
financial services. Yes. Yeah, financial services applying, the opening doors to, borderless transactions and financial landscape. That would be the differentiating
Okay.
factor.
Yeah, definitely. I got it. So as I mentioned, like people, if you want to learn more, just check out their documentation and ask if you have any more questions for the same. They will clarify your like every aspect. So thank you. If I talk more about your challenges, like how does your solvers navigate the challenges associated with the evolving landscape and digital identity, and what solution does it offer to the users?
Sure, I'll take that question again. Since I'm the senior blockchain lead here, I'm leading the complete technology development here. So we have actually, during our research and discovery phase, we actually came across the major challenges that evolve in this digital identity space. First one being on the front of adaptability and innovation. Now, continuous technology evolution has caused like, so basically our project remains at the forefront of evolving digital identity landscape by adopting a very innovative approach. Now, regular updates and technology assessment will ensure that our platform aligns with the latest advancement in decentralized identity as well as biometric authentication. I'm not touching or going in detail of biometric authentication because a lot of these biometric authentication systems that you currently use are also centralized in nature. Now, second would be interoperability. So we recognize the importance of interoperability in the digital identity space because none of the networks currently in this space or projects currently in this space actually talk to each other. Our solution is going to eventually enable talking, with emerging standards and protocols, fostering compatibility with a diverse range of systems and networks, messaging or talking between networks. Okay. Now, we're going to have a very user-centric solution, which is going to empower the users facing all the challenges and abiding by the principles that align in the SSI space. Privacy is going to be by design, so it's at the core of our design philosophy, implementing privacy-enhancing technologies, zero knowledge proofs, and off-chain storage if necessary, depending on the use case, ensuring that our user data is handled with utmost confidentiality and the ultimate power to share your credential or your information lies with the user. We're also going to take specific cybersecurity measures, biometric security for the security aspect of it. Basically, to summarize it, our DID wallet not only anticipates the future of online transactions by seamlessly integrating identity, biometrics, and digital assets, but it also navigates the challenges of the evolving digital identity landscape through adaptability, user centric solutions, and robust security measures. That'd be all.
Thank you. I think like you have your experienced team member, they're working together, like to make it more successful. So if I talk more about, like, could you provide some of examples of your real world scenarios where your solvers has successfully, like championed privacy control and also authenticity for its users?
Okay, so I'll take that. So since our product is still into, in the phase where we are building the product, but we'll give you some of the use cases where we are targeting for privacy and privacy management and security. So, for example, first is issuing digital identities to citizens of a country, wherein the citizens of the country are presented with a credential from the government itself in an SSI-based system. And after that, this credential can be used to verify them at various organizations. For example, when you're going for banking or when you're going for admissions to some schools, etc., or academics, or for some academics. etc. When you're going for jobs, etc. So it will be one credential which can, help you get multiple credentials, as in which verification can be derived from this credential issued by the government, where the government will also be a part of the SSI ecosystem. Next, for the payments, we can, in after credentials comes the payments part, which can be used leveraging the crypto wallet part of the SSI wallet or the Soulverse wallet. Next, for example, in the education industry, wherein a student from the time of enrollment to the educational institute till the time of getting the degrees receives multiple certifications in the institute, which is hard to manage and also hard to prove the authenticity to other institutions, for example, to companies, to other institutions where you want to get higher education, etc. So in this case as well, if the university or the college or the school issues these credentials um, to the individual as digital identity or digital certificates, this can be the student can verify them in a decentralized fashion to the other institutions, and this verification, the proof that the other institute will receive, will be will be authorized by the public key or the DID of the institute that has issued it. So forming the trust triangle between the verifier, holder, and prover, the student can prove the authenticity of the certificate. So these are some of the use cases wherein we are venturing out and implementing SSI as of now with the Soulverse wallet. But there'll be more use cases coming on. So you'll have to watch out our space to, know more about more use cases coming out. Yeah.
I could add a little bit more to this particular question. In terms of championing privacy, control, and authenticity, I want to bring out the technologies and the proprietary technologies that we are building. Especially in the real world, we are always worried about losing our keys and losing our passwords, and somebody getting to know all of our data just for proving ourselves in any particular situations. Whether we are showing our driver's license, they get to know our address, they get to know our date of birth, they get to know where we, everything else. So you can be stalked, a lot of bad things can happen, your data can be stolen, and all of that stuff, right? So what we are doing is the technology that we are building, and these are going to be patented. It brings out what is called the soul scan to begin with. It takes care of the loss of your passwords issues, and the zero knowledge proof that we'll implement takes care of your privacy issues, and the control issues is by selective sharing, that you can share only what you want to share, and by authenticating it through a QR code, you have control of your data by itself. The authenticity is when you want to prove that you are you, a simple biometric scan of your face regenerates your pass key every single time. You're not storing it anywhere. These three issues are taken care of by the products that we are building, and the use cases Anusha has shared.
Okay, yeah, thank you for for the detailed answer, definitely. So here's the last question I have. Could you share? Do you have any kind of partners or collaborations so and also what kind of utilities you're getting from this partnership, and also what is your future plan then?
We are very mindful that these technologies that are being built have to be adopted. Without adoption, there is not going to be an ecosystem built. So especially Soulverse is building that kind of an ecosystem. We wanted to build the foundational layers that are required in the identity space, which eventually becomes the key infrastructure that is required to build anything in the Web3 space. With that in mind, we are working with governing bodies to champion the decentralized identities. So we work with blockchain associations, blockchain local governing bodies. We work with them. We work with technology partners, like Hyperledger that we're using. Anusha is, participates, in their regular meetings and all of that. So we would take part in the technology partnerships so that the solution that we're developing can be integrated into the enterprise systems. So we build relationships with industry leaders regularly, to bringing them onto our talk shows, going then meeting and doing all that stuff to understand the gaps that Soulverse products can fill in their line of business. With your adoption, no matter what product or the service you're building in any industry, it's going to be relevant. And we are very mindful of that, and we are ensuring that we build these partnerships, relationships, educate the industries and individuals to ensure that adoption happens, so that the entire community can grow and community can be on these platforms. Does that answer the question? Do you want me to elaborate a little bit more?
If you think you can add more, if you think, do you have any kind of important news to share before going to take some question from the live, any important news?
Okay, our MVP is going to be ready this month. So we're going to be demoing it for the internal team, testing it, demoing it to our partners. And so you can look forward to maybe a downloadable wallet sometime around May of 2024. Let's say about the Q2 to Q3 of 2024. And so you will be the first adopters and first testers. If you're on our platform, you can sign up for more updates as to when it's going to be available on our platform. And we are looking forward to patenting our technologies. SoulScan is going to be one of the key technologies that we're building that doesn't exist in this world today, and we're looking to partner with the community to test our products. To developers can reach out to us if you want to have early access to testing. Saransh and Anusha will be the key leaders you will be talking to on that front. And any questions, our community of our leaders are very friendly. You can talk to any of us, reach out to any of us, DM if you require. So now, since you have met us, you will know what our handles are. You can reach out to us, and we can throw the session open for questions. Octavia.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for describing. So yeah, I think I can take a few questions. So Dragon, hey Dragon.
Yes. My question is your project only for elite investor? What about other with small funds? It is open to everyone?
The project per se is open to everyone. The products and everybody can use. It's not only for the investors.
Okay, thanks.
Because it's an identity, right? So everybody needs an identity. Everybody who wants an identity, and they can download Soul Wallet and create their identity. Have you seen the other projects like, the WorldCoin that has started the identity project, right? So we go beyond that. We have our own wallet, which is going to be a multi-featured wallet, by the way. It's going to hold your credentials. It's going to hold your assets. It's going to hold your NFTs. It's going to be on-ramp, off-ramp. So you don't need multiple wallets going down the road. So it is open to everyone.
Okay, thank you, Dragon. Anyone can just join, and also, as she mentioned, it is open to everyone, so you can invite your friends and family. So here's Jack. Hey, Jack. Jack.
Hello, Jack.
Okay, I can take Alex. Hey, Alex Tom.
Hello.
Hello, Alex.
Yeah. Ask my question is, what I can get sorry. My question is, do you have any future plans to benefit the communities, your loyal investor?
Yes, we have present plans for the benefits of the investor. You can immediately stake if you're investing, and if you're buying the tokens, you can stake them. You will receive wrap tokens, and you can stake them 2 weeks from now for the life of the token. and you can exchange them for real tokens as per the vesting period. And all the token holders receive a share of Soulverse's revenue. It is in the tokenomics. Tokenomics are available on our website. Please do go to our website, soulverse.us, and download the tokenomics, and you will receive all the information from there. We share revenue. You can actually also participate in Soulverse's foundation to projects through voting rights. So you have a lifetime revenue as long as you're holding Solex tokens.
Because yeah, go ahead.
Now, I was just saying, you are the ones who are going to make the project, a much more success, because everybody requires money to build the projects. So we do believe that giving back to the community is absolutely necessary. So we're going to be sharing Soulverse's revenue with the community.
Okay, yeah, thank you. So, Andre, could you please ask your question? I saw you're trying to speak, Andre. Andre or Jack?
Hello.
Your question, please.
My question is, do you have any future plans? Sorry. Where I can get the latest updates or more information about your project?
You can get them on all our Telegram, on our social media channels. We are on Telegram, we are on LinkedIn, we are on Twitter, we are on Discord, and all of our community channels have been posted in the pinned post in this particular channel as well. And you can also sign up on our website to receive a newsletter, and there will be updates regularly on our website as well. And if you have any questions that you want to ask, you can reach out to us through our all the channels that we have, social media channels and our website.
Definitely check out. So there is Said. Hey, Said, do you have any question?
Hello.
Yeah, ask your question, please.
Is where I can get the latest or more information about the project.
On our social media channel set, we are like I mentioned earlier, we are on Twitter, Telegram, LinkedIn, and also on Discord, where we post our updates regularly. And our website has continuous information as to what's coming up next. We have traction already with clients. We have one client that we have already signed, and so you'll see that information as the website is being updated. We have another client in the offing, so things like that. You can sign up for newsletters or follow us on our social media channels, and you'll receive all the information as to what is happening within the Soulverse universe.
Okay, thank you. So just join their community and you can get their all kind of information, I think, Jory. So the next one is Rifat, I think, SM. Hey, SM Rifat, are you there?
Yeah, can I ask my question, sir?
Yeah, for sure. Go for it.
Okay, my question is, partnership is always important factor for every project. So who is your partner? What are the benefits you get from these relationships?
Okay. We have various partners, Rifat. If we require, a technology partners, we partner with technology experts. We have a good board of advisors, so to speak. That's the important factor for any startup, to have a good board of advisors who can guide you in technology, in finance, in relationships, in partnerships, in acquiring clients, and all of that. So we have across the board advisors. If most of you would have played PlayStation, right? Kish Hirani, who is the brainchild, whose brainchild is Sony PlayStation, is one of our advisors. We have, AI quantum scientists, who take care of us. in the sense that who evaluate our technology and work with us. We have fundraising partner advisors. We have community advisors who enable us to reach out to the community. And what we get back from them is a whole lot of knowledge transfer, and which we use to build the products, the community, and the whole business canvas. Does it answer your question, Rifat? Octavia, do we have other questions?
Yes, definitely. Just wait a bit. I need to unmute Eva, I think. Hey, Eva. Eva, could you please ask your question if you're here?
She was here until now, I think, and she might have dropped off.
Hey, Patrick, are you there?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Hey, ladies.
Yeah, ask your question.
Okay, my question is, can you explain how is your tokenomic distribution? How many tokens will be minted and how many tokens will be locked by the team?
Okay, Saransh, you want to take that question?
Sure. So as of now, we have pre-minted about 21 billion tokens so far, but most of them have been, if you see our tokenomics paper, although the token distribution has been detailed out in writing as well as diagrams and semantics, you can go to the page as well. But then we have pre-minted 21 billion tokens, not just for the purpose of marketing as well as listing or token sale, but also for various other reasons that are already stated, like market making, from partnerships, advisory tokens, SWOT, for the foundation, and so on and so forth, for streaking out any partnerships that we do going forward. Right now, we have just liquefied only 95 million tokens for the first and the current ongoing round. As we move forward, we are in the process of almost liquefying about a billion tokens again in the next two rounds. That includes our ICO. So before we hit the actual exchange, we will have somewhere close to 1 to 1.5 billion tokens, SolX tokens, given to our investors in the form of wrap tokens right away.
That includes you as well. That includes everyone. Investors is not. We're not talking about the VCs, and we're not talking about just the private sales. We're talking about the community as well.
Yes. You can get a detailed overview of it on our tokenomics or on our website if you just go through it. If you need any more clarity, feel free to ping any of us.
Yes, definitely. So people, you can also find it in our crypto world community. So let me take another one. I can see here is the last person, I think. It's Inshallah, I think. Hey, Inshallah, could you please ask your question? Hey, are you there, Inshallah? So,
Hey,
Patrick, are you there? Yeah, Patrick,
Yeah.
ask your question.
Yeah, thanks for giving me asking opportunity. Hello, ma'am. Can I ask my question now?
Yes, please, Patrick.
Yeah. My question is, do you have any plan to attract non-crypto people to your project? What's make your project different from other project? Which feature of your project is everyone's favorite? That's my question, ma'am. Please answer this question.
Okay, Anusha will be great at answering that one. Anusha?
Yes.
A lot of this is her, is her creation. So, Anusha?
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So for the non-crypto people, we have a few options. For example, identity being one, and second, we're also working on integrating the fiat-based options for payments into the Soul wallet. So there'll be two features that will come out with that is identity wallet, crypto wallet, and payment system. Two features are the biggest attraction point for the people who do not use crypto. So that's first. Secondly, if even if you're not using crypto as of now, I think crypto is something that's buzzed around. So Soulverse will make it easier for people to now. What feature you say will be our favorite feature, right?
Yeah,
Kavita, do
favorite
you want to
feature.
say something?
No, you were your voice was lost for a second. I was just reaching out to you. Go ahead.
Okay. So coming to the favorite feature. So as per me, Sologram combined with the feature that will stand out for the Soul wallet, and interoperability, which will come from the Soul wrapper. That will be, I think, second online. So why Soul ID and Sologram? Because firstly, Sologram will bring you that swag into your experience for the user experience side. Whereas Soul ID will give everybody the ease to manage their wallets. So since Soul Wallet is a combination of wallets, Soul ID will facilitate the users to use one ID as their ID that they can recognize and the others can recognize, and behind which we will tie your public keys of all the wallets that we will be using, because it will be an entirely decentralized space. So yeah, I think Soul ID and Sologram combined will be the best feature that will come out, or the favorite feature that will come out with the Solverse ecosystem. Yeah.
Also, adding on to what just Anusha mentioned about the project, right? What we're planning just to make it very easy to onboard the Web2 users or non-crypto users to our platform. We are also, as we mentioned, are going to integrate SoulScan, which is one of our IP-based flagship products as well. As a service, what it will enable you to do is forget your passwords, but you can also forget about remembering any private key, any seed phrase in order to access your decentralized or crypto wallet or your asset wallet, right? You'll be accessing these wallets, the Soul wallet, with just your facial scan, eventually, your biometric sign, right? That's going to be very key without compromising on the security aspect of our solution. Also, the key feature that I think differentiates us from any other solution out there is the very fact that we are encompassing literally every possible use case for a user, so that the user does not have to go to multiple solutions, multiple different wallets for multiple different purposes. Where you're holding your cryptos in the same place, you're holding your NFTs in the same place. You can eventually access your metaverses, you can eventually access your gaming worlds in the same place, and you can also have access to your credentials, your digital verifiable credentials in the same wallet, and you will be able to make payments too. So literally anything and everything that needs your authentication on the digital world will be solution will be a solution that Soulverse will provide with its super wallet. So that's going to be our differentiating factor and our favorite factor.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for more detailed answer.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Patrick, for your question. Okay, yeah, I think we covered everything right now. We got our winners. But if you have guys any more question and query, just go to their Telegram and ask there. They'll answer your question. So Kavita and also Anusha and lecturers, do you have any closing statement for now before wrapping this session, like any advice to our community?
Yes, if you guys have any questions, reach out to us. If you want to be part of the, developers community, you can find us on, on Discord. Please join us there as well. And if you want to test out the products or have access to GitHub, you can make a request. And when Anusha or Saransh, they are ready to publish the GitHub, they will give access to you guys for the initial access. And if you want to buy the tokens, the pre-sale is now up and running on our dashboard. If you go to our website, you'll see where you can buy the tokens. You can buy them now. And I think for the next 1 week or 10 days, you get a bonus of about 20% as well for the money that you invest. And in 2 weeks, you'll also receive the wrap tokens, which you can immediately stake and start receiving revenue or rewards out of it instead of waiting till the launch. And look out for our product launch in May. We will be updating, sign up for the product updates. The first 1 million adopters will receive rewards, which we will announce very soon. So look forward to you guys being there in the first 1 million adopters of Soul ID, and we look forward to this journey with you all. And Soulverse Foundation, once it's up and running, will actually fund the up and coming startups that we want to make part of this entire Web3 and blockchain ecosystem. So if you have an idea, if you are dreaming of building something in this world, you're more than welcome to apply, and the community will vote on it. That is what we were talking about, the voting rights. The Solex holders will vote on it to fund these projects, which will come from the revenue of Soulverse, which will, again, the revenue will earn revenue on it as well. So be part of this community, learn more, ask us any questions that you have beyond this particular AMA session. And if you are a crypto or a blockchain enthusiast, go out there, read, dream, and build along with us. Thank you so much for your time. And thanks to my team, thanks to Octavia, Mark, and everybody at Crypto Whale for giving us this opportunity to speak to you all, meet you all. This is the only way we get to talk to most of you. And happy to be here and happy to be building this.
Okay, yeah. Thank you for having here. Thank you, all of you, and also best wishes to your project for the future. Just keep building, I'd like to say. And also, all of our community members, don't forget to join their community and just check it out and stay tuned. So stay safe. Thank you, Kavita and Anusha, and Charles for your time. So thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you all.
Thank you all. Bye-bye.